Good evening. Welcome to Lovelogical, DNA Not Required. This is Michelle L. Anderson, coming to you live from PodcastDetroit, Royal Oak Studios. We are looking forward to intriguing and entertaining you every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Let me start today's show by saying thank you for joining our family, which is biological by nature, Lovelogical by choice, DNA Not Required. Well, hello, everyone. This is Michelle L. Anderson with Lovelogical, DNA Not Required. Thank you for listening to us this evening. I have a special treat for my studio audience. I have my Lovelogical children tonight who I'm going to introduce to you, and we're going to talk about our Lovelogical relationships. And I have a very special co-host with me this evening. My daughter, Janelle Anderson, is here as a co-host. Would you like to say hello to everyone, Janelle?
Hi.
She said, hi. So this is Janelle's first time in the studio. Delon and Janelle will be rotating co-hostmanship with me. So you never know who you're going to get as a co-host between the two. And also in the studio today, I have Kayla and Christian, my Lovelogical children of 5 years now. Would you like to say hello to the audience?
Hello, audience.
Hello.
Christian's enjoying his radio voice. You want to do it again?
Yes.
So I'm going to have also calling in my Lovelogical daughter, Natasha Burks. Of goodness gracious, we got over 20 years together, and almost 20 years together. And then my Lovelogical son, Dee. Tasha's calling us out of Texas this evening, and Dee will be calling us out of New Orleans. So just to get started here, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who helped this weekend with Hair for Dance at Bee's Vanity Salon on Coolidge and Oak Park. We had children from we had Lovelogically fostered children there, as well as this time we had children who are homeless that were able to come in to get their hair done as well. So that to me was a treat for us. And the children were just so happy and, just excited to get their hair done. I know we had we had some laughs, and we listened to different stories from the kids and learned a lot about what they like, what they don't like. We found out that there are real princesses out here in the world, and it was a very, very nice event. I also want to thank my show sponsor for today, Joe at Clausen Jewelers. Joe is actually the first jeweler in metropolitan Detroit to actually host the DNA Not Required jewelry collection. So we have our Lovelogical pendants in Clausen Jewelers now. And this weekend we're going to have a special day with Santa Claus. He will be there taking pictures with children and pets. So come on in to Clausen Jewelers on Main Street in Clausen, 45 Main Street in Clausen, Michigan. You can see the beautiful DNA Not Required jewelry collection, as well as you could take pictures with Santa Claus. So hope to see you Saturday. Santa's pictures are going to be from 11 to 1 and 3 to 5. So again, come on down. And I also have to give a special thanks to Marvin Romel. And you can go on my website and see Marvin Romel actually is the keyboardist that you're hearing in my intro. And Marvin, thank you so much for sharing your music with me. So I am going to start here with Kayla. Kayla is an artist, and she is a freshman at Wayne State University. I am so proud of our Kayla. And I wish that we could kind of show you what she's drawing now, but I know that she just got started. So asking that question would be like saying, Kayla, can I cut your arm off? So She's not going to show it. But Kayla, would you like to just share a little bit about what your thoughts are with Love Logical?
Um, well, uh, I have been a part of the Lovelogical family for, like she said, 5 years, and it's just been a big old experience because it's nice to have a second mom around because, like, she taught me a lot that I probably wouldn't know today, and she really helped me a lot, like, helped me with prom and just everything in general. Like, there's a lot of things that I wouldn't have been able to do if it wasn't for her. So I think it's nice to have that second family, you know. So it's always a good experience.
You're going to make me cry. So, what do you think that you wouldn't have been able to do had I not been in your life?
I probably wouldn't have been able to go to college, or at least not on time, or go to Japan. Little stuff like that. I say little, but that's actually really big. But yeah, because it's like motivation. That motivation to go out and do the things that I need to do. Like, I want to start a business, and seeing all of this, it's making me want to start that business even more because I know it can prosper as much as this one.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Do you have any questions for Kayla, Janelle? Janelle and Kayla and Christian have basically grown up together over the last 5 years. Kayla's 18. Christian and Janelle are both 17. And they have truly been brothers and sisters over these last 5 years. They've had arguments and fights and fun and everything else. You know, we've had a lot of experiences together. And they have too. They went to camp together. Which
That was really fun.
That was
one of
amazing.
the most funs I've ever had.
and what made it so much fun, or can you say on the radio?
I mean, for me, it would be when they woke us up in the middle of the night to play. What was it, like
It was,
freeze tag or
it
capture the
was
flag?
Yeah, it was capture the flag with glow sticks.
Yeah, and then we got caught by the older counselors.
Yeah, got yelled at, had to go to sleep.
And Kayla, what was your first experience? Did you enjoy your first experience at camp?
Oh yeah, I did. It was mostly fun because they were there with me. Because I don't talk to people, so they kind of put me out there a little bit.
Yeah, she
Like
talked to a lot of
always.
people that day. I mean, that week.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, it was really a good experience to see the three of them even preparing to get together to go to camp and just, you know, how much it brought them even closer together from spending that week together. And what else can you think of that we've done that was like that really sticks out other than the dance competitions and things in the house?
Yeah, me always winning.
You thought.
So what else? What do you think?
There's a lot.
Yeah,
But just-
probably the time we went to Cedar Point. that was an experience.
And what made that such an experience?
I can't say.
Yeah,
But-
Okay.
that unless I can say that part.
I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds like we got some secrets going on here.
It's not secret.
No,
it's
no,
just
no.
if it's
It's more of an embarrassing moment.
Oh no, we're not going to embarrass each other here.
Oh no, I was going to embarrass myself.
Oh, you did get sick at Cedar Point, didn't you?
yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
fun times.
There's a couple events that happened at Cedar Point.
Yeah, we've had a lot of good things together. Christian, how's it been being a part of a Lovelogical family for you?
It's been good. Mainly because I have more sister and a brother.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, I think this is Tasha calling in. Tasha, do we have you on the line?
We do. Hello.
Well, hello. Christian's going to finish up here for a second. Give him just a second to finish up. What were you saying, Christian?
I lost my train of thought.
You lost your train of thought.
Yes.
You were telling us how it was to be Love Logical.
Oh, I
Having the extra
finally have.
sister and the brother.
Yeah, I've never had a brother that was older than me. So I was like, yeah, I can beat up on somebody.
Yeah, you and Delon had fun last week, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, we have Natasha Burks on the line. Natasha has been a part of my life since she was a teenager. We met through a mentorship program in Kalamazoo, Michigan, where Tasha was a young teenager, and it was a luck of the draw if you come together or not. So Tasha kept telling everybody that I was going to be her mentor. And I ended up not being her mentor that first year. And she was with a friend of mine. So it gave us a chance to really be around each other and a little bit. But at the end of that first year, Tasha wanted to go back in the pot, so to speak, to see if she would end up with me. Well, excuse me, let me say it right. Tasha knew she was going to end up with me. So she decided that she was not going to continue with her mentor of the year because she wanted that opportunity. I ended up having my name back in the pot as well. And at the luck of the draw, Tasha and I were pulled, and we have been together ever since. Did I miss anything, Tasha?
You did not.
So, do you want to share with the audience things that what does Love Logical mean to you, and how has my Love Logical heart and your Love Logical heart created different things through the years?
Well, sure. Love Logical to me is something that's very phenomenal, and I knew from the moment that I saw Michelle that there was going to be a connection, and that we were going to have a great relationship. And literally through the years, I mean, from ninth grade all the way through now, and I'm not going to say how old I am. I'm about to get another year older in a couple days here. But through the years, I've been married for 16 years, coming up in September. I have 6 children, and every major event in my life, Michelle has, who I call mom, has been there for me and with me through the birth of my children. She's cut umbilical cords. She's helped me while I was in labor. She's fussed at me when my grades dropped. She's threatened my life, and she's loved me. Oh my goodness, in so many ways. She helped with my wedding. She helped pay for my wedding as if she was my mom. And my mom and her had a very good understanding with one another. My mom was never jealous, and I thank God for that she allowed another woman to be able to step into that mother role, to be able to give me wisdom and, just to give me love and to be there for me. And it has changed my life in so many ways. My children, I just recently lost my mother 2 years ago. And so now Michelle is not only my Love Logical mom, but she's the only mom that I have in the earth. And I am so forever grateful because my children have always had the opportunity to have more than one, grandma. And they call Grandma Michelle, they call my mom Nana. And and then they have my husband's mom. But they say, Mama, when are we going to see Grandma Michelle? When are we going to see Grandma Michelle? And my oldest son, who is about to be 14 on the 23rd of this month, he said one day to Mama Michelle, he said, can I ask a question? And she said, sure, baby. What is it? And he said, how are you my grandma, but you're not my mom's real mom? Mm-hmm. And so from then on, definitely Love Logical has been multiplied in a greater capacity on multiple levels in the lives of myself and my children. She loves my husband like a son, mm-hmm. and I am just so excited. It even extends to my god sisters and adopted people. Everybody is attached to Michelle in some way. If they're sister to me, everybody call her Mama Michelle. Mm-hmm. And I fell from being territorial to just being understanding that, hey, these are our love logical relationships, and there's nothing you can do about it. They love her like you love her, and they love her because she's connected to you. So
It's funny. Actually, that question from Josh, Grandma, how could you be my grandma if you're not my mother's mama, is how Love Logical was born. Because the very next morning, I woke up and Love Logical came rolling off of my tongue. And that week, I met an intellectual properties attorney, John Brannon and Associates out of Indianapolis. And John checked and found out that it was available. And from there on, it was like, we've been moving forward. And this year has been the most growth that I've had. And next year, we're going to grow even more. And I actually know that. Tasha was saying that, with her wedding and everything, and Tasha and Kayla both have something very much so in common is the fact that their proms. I mean, I got a chance to experience that prom season with both of them. With Tasha, she wanted to have her dress made. So we had to we found a seamstress who made it. And so she had her beautiful dress. The only difference was with Tasha's prom, I was so concerned for some reason. I wanted to make sure that she had a good time.
She was a spy, y'all. She wasn't concerned. She was outside like the police outside my prom.
Me, my friend Jan, and my friend Jim, we literally sat outside. We came back when we knew the prom would be ending to sit outside to see her come out. And we made sure that she had a smile on her face, so we pulled off at that point in time. And Kayla graduated this year from Cass Tech, my alma mater. Yay, Cass Tech CT. And so Kayla, we went dress shopping with Kayla. Ooh. And I know Janelle's like, whoa, it was a lot, wasn't it?
That was a lot.
It was.
Struggles.
We probably could have did a really nice, reality show.
Yeah.
On shopping with
we
Kayla.
Had the attitude.
Yep.
And,
yep. We had the
moments.
Promzilla.
Yeah.
It's not true.
All we needed, to make it reality, she had to have water and she has to throw it somewhere.
Okay.
To make it more reality.
Okay. So, see, we made a mistake by not giving you a bottle of water at the right time.
Yeah, because I would have threw it all over the stove.
Finally found that dress, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, finally.
Beautiful dress. And the same thing with Tasha. And it was like so funny. But I enjoyed those prom seasons. And Tasha, I think that my biggest, I have so many big memories. I can't even say the biggest. I think that the memory that sticks out to me on a regular basis is when I surprised you at the church with and got you a car. When we got you your first car, I think that was the memory that surprises that most. How you cried and everybody at the church kept the secret.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then after services, we walked outside and you got in your car, and I think that was one of the biggest surprises.
It was.
Yeah.
There's definitely been many, like you said, but that was phenomenal because it was not expected by any means.
Well, yeah. And then, so one of the main things, you guys, what I'm trying to get you to understand here is when you decide to become, a part of someone's life, when you decide to mentor, when you decide to mother, when you decide to just be a good friend, just it grows into family. And that's where my DNA not required came from. It's non-biological family, and these children are and adults. I'm sorry, Tasha, are part of my family. We're going to have D. He's going to be calling in a little bit, but last in October, I had the opportunity to go and spend time with Tasha, and it had been a while that we had just been able to see each other every day like that, and it really felt good. And I did a Facebook Live with the kids, so that was really fun. Janelle, what is your main memory of Tasha?
Um, well, she used to babysit, so I guess like going over there and being with all the kids, and that's what I remember. So
You used to get your hair done outside over there too.
just going to her house and hanging out.
Because you wanted to be over there. Yeah. Janelle doesn't know life without Tasha. Janelle's 17, and Natasha was there the day she was born.
Yeah.
Yep, she was there the day she was born. Tasha hasn't had a chance to meet Chris and Kayla yet, but it's going to be very interesting.
Have all the logical kids.
Yes, it's going to be very interesting because I could already see Kayla has a tendency to be shy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, Kayla's pretty shy in her own way. But then you get that moment where the shyness goes flying out the window and then you get this opinionated, open-minded,
Yeah.
just outspoken young woman. Christian probably won't have a whole lot to say in the beginning when he meets Tasha. But then once he finds out, they're going to connect. Tasha connects with everyone. So they're definitely going to connect. Christian would be
You can't
good to
forget
probably
about-
talk to
You
Josh,
can't forget
too.
about my big brother now.
Oh, I know,
My little big
Delon.
brother. Look, my little big brother. He swears he's older than me.
Delon thinks he's older than I am at times, too, so we don't pay him any attention. Yeah. Janelle Jan said talk louder.
Okay.
Hope that was a little bit louder with that okay. So, all right, Christian. What are you looking forward to in the future with me?
Oh man, that's a hard question.
No, I'm not buying you a car.
Yeah, that's for me.
Well,
That's me.
everything flew out the window then. Nah, probably more movie nights. That's what I'm looking forward to.
We do
Movie
need to have
nights
some.
and game nights and family night. Those was fun,
Yeah.
especially when I beat y'all in car games.
Oh, whatever.
Please. You only say that because we're on the radio.
Exactly.
We all know I won.
One thing that I can say that I've learned is when it comes to teenagers, it's the simple things that really make a difference. And I know a lot of people in today's world with the video games and everything else, but it's the simple things because we get together and we play games, board games. Name some of the games we like to play.
Jenga,
Yeah, we do it.
Uno.
Jenga.
Uno Dare.
That one game where you had to read the thing and then do that thing.
Do what?
Uno
I don't
Dare?
remember.
The Uno Dare, where we
Is
had
that-
to dance like a chick dance and talk like a princess and all of that.
It's the one that we played last. Forgot what it is, but we read the card. And then we had to say something. Everybody at that table had to say something about it.
Oh, I
Oh.
think I remember.
Yeah.
That's the one Denise had brought over, wasn't it? Or Christopher?
It was
we-
something like
We've
that.
played
yeah.
we've played some really good games. We really have. And I don't know. Tasha, do you play board games with the kids?
Yes, I do.
Karen Louise says she's proud of you. She sees you. What kind of games do you guys play?
Pretty much the ones you said: Uno, Monopoly, Jenga, charades. That's pretty much. They like to have talent show competitions.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Tasha's
Um,
kids like to do Mexican dances too because when I was there, they had me dancing and they were teaching me how to salsa and teaching me a few other things. And it was really kind of fun to just be over there dancing with the kids. I can't dance too much with Janelle and Christian. It's hard to keep up with them because Janelle and Christian are like the dancers in the family. So they kind of go in competition with each other. Me and Kayla, we just got our little things that we do,
Yeah.
but we don't try to compete with them. We don't.
They
We
can't
don't.
keep up, Christian.
Sometimes we
Heck
try to
no.
learn, but kind of hard.
Sometimes it work.
So Tasha, what else do you have that you want to share before D calls in? Tasha?
yes.
Okay. Anything else you want to share before we have D call in?
No, that's all. I appreciate you all. I love all of you.
I love
Love
you
you
Thank you for
too.
having me.
You're welcome, baby. I
All
just want
right.
to introduce my audience to my children and let them know how it does make a difference just to be in someone's life. It doesn't have to be every day, but it's just good to know that, you guys love me and I love you and you love each other and that's just the way that it should be. All right. So
Tell my
Tasha,
nieces and nephews love them, especially my Josiah.
all right, I'll talk to you later, baby. Okay, I'm going to text D and tell him to go on and call in.
Wait, was that my teacher?
Yes.
Hi, Miss Mossberry.
And I want to do a shout out to Diana Cernas, who actually is my manager at FCA, and I think that she's one of the best managers that they have. She truly has a Love Logical heart. Truly has a Love Logical heart. And I just want her to know how much I appreciate her and everything about her. So we got D calling in now. Hey D, do we have you on the line?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you, love?
I'm doing good. How's the family doing?
Doing good,
I
doing good.
What's up, Christian? What's up, Janelle?
Hi.
What's up?
And you got Kayla here too.
How you doing, Caleb?
Good. How are you?
I'm
Okay.
good.
Kayla, your auntie and your grandma's listening in, so if you'd like to give them a shout out.
Which auntie?
Yeah. Which auntie?
Tina.
Hi. Oh, go ahead.
Hi, auntie. Hi, grandma.
What happened to your deep voice?
Hi. Oh, my bad.
That voice kind of went up. You see what happens when grandma and auntie's on the phone? That deep voice kind of went up a little bit.
Exactly. Had to.
So
Yeah, the
D,
boss up.
he did. He had to boss up a little bit. So Christian, this is
Yeah.
D. This is another brother within the Love Logical chain of Michelle.
I got so many brothers
He's the cool one.
just
Look.
like me.
Janelle said that you're the cool one, D.
I
So
guess.
So Tasha just shared a little bit about her Love Logical experience with me. What are your thoughts on Love Logical, D? Because I know you're philosophical.
A little bit. I believe that, love is the only law, so you should love everybody,
Mhm.
They don't have to be family, situations happen where, you might have to, you got a friend that you've been with for 10 years and your mom and your dad wasn't there, but you had this friend that was there, so that's family.
Mhm.
But they don't share the same DNA, but, so that's how I look at it.
I'm gonna ask you the same question that I've asked the others. How has being Love Logical with me? How has that impacted your life in any way, shape, or form?
I've always wanted to travel, and see new things, and I'm a kid that's from the project, so, and not because I'm a bad kid, it's just, that's how it was. So when I met you, you showed me, life that is on the outside, like, this ain't the only thing, this ain't the end, there's other things you can do, there's, you took me out of my, everyday life and showed me that there's bigger and brighter things, so that opened me up, you know. And
What are some of the things that you enjoyed the most that we did together?
uh, probably traveling and eating food. I mean, we was learning. We had, you know, quick little teaching moments and stuff like that. But me back then, I was a kid, you know, so just taking road trips and eating and, you know, trying this and looking at that and taking pictures of this,
Remember
that
the
was
first?
enough, you know, to spark me.
Do you remember the first time? Remember when you ate the buffalo?
I don't. I actually don't. I
You
remember when
don't?
we went to, we had, I don't know where it was. I think St. Louis, and they brought
Ah,
out like 8 different type of meat.
the
Oh
You know,
Brazilian
on like,
yeah.
restaurant.
yeah, like on shish kebabs or something. That was
Yes,
cool, you know.
yes, the Brazilian
We
restaurant.
were there from like lunch to dinner.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that was good. And they brought it out in like rotations and stuff, so that was cool, you know.
We'll have to do Brazilian because have you guys had Brazilian yet?
I do not believe so.
We'll have to do Brazilian because it's really good. And I'm surprised you don't. Do you remember going to see the buffaloes?
Uh, I don't. I can't remember.
Okay. See, you getting old. See, you getting old. That was the same day we went paddle boat riding, and you guys were out on the
Wow.
paddle boats, and
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
and then we went to Abraham Lincoln's farm too. Because nobody
'Cause I
wanted to
saw
eat the buffalo meat, but after they got a sample, then they did. And what
yeah,
did you
we
see?
saw like cotton and different things.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
remember that.
Yeah, I think one of the best ones was the when we went down to the college trip, and Martin Luther King's museum and eating in Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah,
'Cause-
that was dope. That was cool.
Yeah, because you guys ate. One of the things that for the audience, what I did was I had 4 students out of the Evansville, Indiana area, and I just kind of basically established a mentorship with them. We called ourselves outside of the box because we did things that were outside of the box as far as eating at different types of ethnic restaurants. We have even had a day where we had a lady, a Muslim lady, who had her sari and her hijab on, and she explained to the children exactly what her hijab was. And that was at a Mediterranean restaurant. We did Brazilian. We went and played at the museum in St. Louis at night with little flashlights.
That was fun.
We did a
Yeah, I
lot.
remember that.
Yeah, we did a lot, and it was just really nice, to be able to do that. And I know that we did the NAACP dinner where everyone dressed up to go to the NAACP dinner. So I bought pants and clothes and shoes and everything for the boys, and skirt and blouse for the girl and who was with us, and we really had a good time. And it
Right, it
doesn't
was
take
real good.
it doesn't take a lot,
It-
to make a difference.
Right, and I don't remember every little detail. You know, I'm 24 years old now. I was like 16,
Old as
15
dirt.
years
Old as
old.
dirt.
But you also taught us how to, save money,
Mm-hmm.
and how to invest. And you was talking about art shows that we could do, and I never heard that talk before. That's something different that, I wanted to get into. So, but at the time I was kind of young, so I had other options,
Mhm.
like running the streets and, doing certain stuff, that kids do. But I still kept it, in me.
Mhm.
And, you're just a person that we could just call and talk to also. It didn't have to be about nothing. It could just be about how you been, and, just being there, hearing somebody.
Yeah. We had Jared Council, and we had Denise Thomas, Tico Blaine. We were all a part of the kids' lives in Evansville, Indiana. We did tutoring at the library. I remember Dee walking to the library in the middle of a thunderstorm and us going out looking for him. So it all makes a difference, the little things that you do, in kids' lives, and going shopping and just doing different things. And, Same thing with Chris and Kayla here in the studio. We've actually going on the road trip to go and swimming. I remember us going swimming. I can't remember the part of Michigan that it was, but it was really it was a hotel, and we took you guys swimming. Janelle, you were only 13 then, and the reason why I remember that is there was a man looking at Janelle or something, and Tyrese was like, you stop looking at my daughter. She's 13 years old, and I don't know. I just want more people to reach out to the kids in your lives and mentor
Right.
them and just give them that wisdom. D at
Right.
one point in time, and I know he's going to do it.
Just give them your time.
Yeah.
They just want time.
That's it. It's just time and sitting down and laughing and talking. And like with Christian, he said the main thing that sticks out to him are the movie nights and the game nights. Those are things that cost nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just time, and it
Christian,
pulled.
are you a movie head?
Occasionally, when I'm not listening to music,
Oh.
I'm always watching
Okay.
movies or listening to music,
Listening to music or what?
playing video games. Oh wait, and
Right.
sleep.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Yeah.
Christian and Kayla, they've made an art out of sleep.
It's kind of my part-time job.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she
I
wins.
wish I had that.
No
D,
sleep.
yeah, D, let them know that once they get past a certain age, that sleep is gone. You got stuff to do.
Man.
I'm 17 and I feel that way. Having a job is no joke.
It's good discipline to have a job. You make your own money.
Yeah, how does that money feel?
Feels good till it's gone.
Yeah,
Till the next week.
till it burns a hole in your pocket.
I understand now living paycheck to paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it. I feel it.
So that's why I
Feel
see
it in
you
your
putting your
heart.
money aside and stuff now. That's good.
Yeah, it's gonna be gone tomorrow, but it's all good.
But you gotta save it. You gotta save it. And Kayla, like I said, Kayla is the first in her immediate family to go off to university, and she's staying in the dormitory. And I am so proud of my Kayla. So
Congratulations. That's big.
Thank you.
yes, it
Congrats to that.
is. Moving her into her dorm was very hard.
Yeah, it was really hectic.
Mm-hmm. Sashay, who you'll meet on another day, she's actually in finals now. She's going for her master's program in Chicago, University of Chicago. And, I didn't have the opportunity to move Sashay in when she went to college. So having that experience with Kayla, that was my first experience because Delon, my son, decided to when he went to school, he stayed at home. So I didn't get the luxury and the fun of moving him into his dorm. So that was a true moment for me with Kayla. And I was crying and stuff. And
Like always.
excuse me?
That was her. I didn't say that.
Excuse me? You calling me a crybaby? Yeah, I
The
The
am.
shoe
Yes.
fits. The shoe fits.
I am. When it comes to my children, I do cry. And if Tasha was on the phone, she'd tell you, yes, I am a crier.
You're about to cry now?
I'm fine. I'm fine. But moving Kayla into her dorm, and then in
Was this
20,
in Detroit?
yes, she's here in Wayne.
okay.
Yeah, she's at Wayne State. So because she was here at home, and getting stuff together and taking her down there and seeing that little cracker box that she moved into, we were like, this is it. But it's just a pleasure that you get, and something that I didn't even get with my son. I got it through
It's a
Kayla.
moment.
It's a moment. And then, Sashay lived in Evansville, and then she moved to Charleston, South Carolina. And me and Janelle actually went to her high school graduation, and then she graduated from college, and she's in grad school now. And these are moments, experiences that I get to enjoy the pleasures of as much as, their parents. And the parents actually know that I respect them. And I never try to step in a parent's way, and I ask before I do, because like I said, I see them as my babies. I really do.
Right.
And
You big mama.
and D moved. He called me and we talked, and he was talking about moving to Africa, and I encouraged him, if that's what
Right.
he wanted to do, then that's what you save up, you go on and you do. You don't have to stay in any one place. There's a whole world out here, and when it comes to my kids, I want them to see the world. Kayla got a chance. Hey, D, Kayla went to Japan this year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
She spent time this summer in Japan.
Wow.
And she didn't take me.
Or me.
I had to enjoy it by
Right, you
myself.
didn't take us.
That's my favorite place in the world. I gotta enjoy it for myself first, and then I'll take you guys when I move there.
How did I know that was eventually going to come up, that you would be moving to
We
Japan?
all knew that.
Yeah, we
I
all
was-
knew she was
We all
gonna
knew
move.
that.
I was waiting on the chance to say it.
Okay,
But yeah.
okay.
It's official.
Yeah, because of Miss
Did
Michelle.
you have to have a translator?
No, I'm gonna learn the language. I'm learning the language right now, kind of.
Can you speak a little?
Can you say hello? How are
All
you?
right.
I can say hello.
Oh,
How are you? What happened to how are you?
I can introduce myself.
okay. Introduce yourself to the audience.
Okay. Hajime mashite. Watashi wa Kayla desu. Dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
Okay. And what did you say?
That's impressive.
I said, hello, my name is Kayla. Please take care of me. It's nice to meet you.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, Kayla.
Yeah.
Okay, I see you.
Please take care of me. Sounds like she's asking for donations.
No, not like that. No, it's like
no, I'm just joking.
like pleasure to meet you. We're gonna be friends.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, D, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll be using that game all the time on people. I'll be spitting that language everywhere I go.
D now lives in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Lucky.
So he actually left out of Evansville to open up and expand his horizons, and very proud of him. And he has shared some of the life lessons that he has learned in New Orleans. He's learned how to step out of his own way and see how other people from other cultures do things, and how to integrate those cultures into his normal everyday life to make things better for himself. Did I say that right, D?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what your goals are from this point forward, because I know that you are there in New Orleans, and I know eventually you want to end up in Africa. So tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about, where all you want
Well,
to
I just
go.
really wanted to. Well, I really just wanted to branch out by myself and see the world from my eyes and not from things that I heard.
Mm-hmm.
And New Orleans has a lot of different dialects down here. It's famous for their food, so it's different seeing people from Haiti, from Italians, and who else is down? Germans, how they all function with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Arabs, it's different. It's a different vibe. But it's great. It could shake you up because it's very fast paced. So you got to keep up. But I love the thrill. I'm a risk taker.
Mm-hmm.
I love to meet new people. And build and make connections, and you never know who you might run into. So that's what I've really been doing: building connections, working, saving up. And if 4 years from now, 3 years from now, if I want to get my DNA back, sample back, or something like that, I was thinking about going overseas somewhere and
Okay.
shooting a documentary. Just writing down what I see. That's just how I live life. I gotta live through experiences.
I can see that. I can see you doing that.
Yeah. right? And it's hard, it's difficult because it's just like being an artist, a starving artist. You're just out here trying to, get a spark going, catch a flame.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a thrill. You learn a lot, you see a lot firsthand, that people don't see every day,
Mm-hmm.
So some of the myths and things that people, like traditions that people keep going in the family, once you get out here and see for yourself, it's you have to see for yourself. So, but that's really what I've been doing, just moving with the soul.
You're shattering stereotypes.
Huh?
You're shattering stereotypes within yourself, the things that you thought of people and the things that, just the
Right,
ideas
right.
and concepts that you had. You're shattering those things within yourself, which actually is great because all of us need to step outside of our own way and experience life, just away from where we are. I've had the opportunity to travel as well as live different places, and every environment that I've lived in has been different from the other. The good thing is it's expanded my family. Every time I've moved, I've expanded my Lovelogical family. I have one of my Lovelogical, couple of my Lovelogical sisters on the line. I got Markeisha, hey, I got Jan, hello, Nana, Evansville. So I got Evansville, Atlanta, Kalamazoo, Detroit.
Mama.
So my Lovelogical, he said, Mommy. Yes, they're on the line, D.
Shout out to mamas. You gotta shout out to mamas.
He said, Mommy, he sounded like a little baby. You sound so cute. So, Christian, we have you graduating in 2020. You are coming, you're in the middle of your junior year. You're going into your high school year. You and Janelle. No, but they're the Lovelogical. Everybody knows.
She
Everybody
forgot
knows
about you for a
Janelle.
little bit.
Yeah.
I know.
I didn't forget about Janelle. Everybody knows Janelle is going to be coming out next year in 2020. But, Christian, what are your plans? I know you're going into automotive.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be a collision repairman.
Okay.
That's a good place to make some money and learn some things.
It really is. So Christian is taking the opportunity to go to Votech,
Yes.
and he's in the automotive repair program. And what are you learning?
Well, most of the time we learning how to repair fenders instead of just taking them off and buying a new one and putting it back on. We learning how to take it off, fix the dents, put some Bondo on it, prime it, paint it, clear coat it, everything that you need to fix it properly.
And you plan on after school going to college and learning more about the automotive repair, or going to a trade school?
Thinking about going to like a 2-year college,
Okay.
probably Washtenaw, Ann Arbor. 'Cause they got a good program. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about going.
And I think that's really good. Those are two programs where you can actually go through the 2-year program and make a lot of money.
Yeah.
You can make a lot of money doing that. So very proud. And Janelle, I don't forget about you. Janelle is my biological daughter, everyone, and she actually shares her mother with my Lovelogical kids. Is it hard sometimes?
Yeah, at times it is, but you kind of get used to it.
Mm-hmm. But it also gives you brothers and sisters your own age, too.
Yeah.
Look at her.
All those fun times.
What's funny is Janelle started driving in September. And I think one of
Still don't take me
The only
places.
L's I want and get.
Oh no, you would catch L in some 8-ball.
you
Psych.
guys have you've been places together. You've been to the mall together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mall.
Yeah.
No, we be whipping it.
Yeah. Doing the speed limit.
Safely.
Of course. I do under 65 as my maximum, okay?
You're gonna get struck down right here at this table,
5 and
Leadfoot.
25.
And Leadfoot over here. So Janelle, what are your plans for after college? I mean after high school.
I do want to go to college.
Mm-hmm.
Since Miss Mulsbury's on the line, I haven't really told her yet, but I kind of am interested in marketing and accounting because she says it's always good to if you want to go into marketing, it's always good to have something else to kind of help you because it'll advance your career.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been looking at FAMU because I want to go to HBCU.
Mm-hmm.
So FAMU is what I've been looking at. Alabama State, Clark, anywhere that basically has my majors. I kind of, as long as it's somewhere warm and an HBCU, that's kind of where I've been interested in looking at. FAMU's at my number one though, so let's go Florida.
Okay. Okay. I'm very, and it's really interesting because at one point in time, Janelle was looking more so into entrepreneurship, and Miss Malsbury is her teacher, who actually was recently presented with, I believe, Teacher of the Year award, and she has started a program at Rochester High that was requested of her by the governor, and and it's an excellent program, and she has been a mentor teacher to Janelle, and I think more so than what she even realizes, because she has Janelle has really grown a lot marketing wise and writing and everything, and so you all are going to see some of her skills because she's going to assist with the marketing of Lovelogical. So I'm really looking forward to that. She's taking some photographs tonight because we are going to be offering a special as of this weekend. If you buy a Lovelogical necklace for Christmas, you're going to get a free watch. So
I'll
nice
be
watch.
purchasing
Yes.
one.
It's a nice, beautiful watch.
so
Photography is great.
yeah, my children actually rock they rock my Lovelogical logo wear, as well as D, we got to get you some stuff down there to New Orleans. Kayla's got hers on right now.
Gotta represent.
I had mine on, but kind of fell asleep.
All right.
Never got my hoodie.
Oh, there's hoodies. I'll be purchasing 12.
Yeah, okay,
12.
Mr. Purchasing 12.
What?
Yeah, okay, I want to see you purchase one.
All right.
He knows that he's going to get his. I take care of them as far as their Lovelogical logo wear and everything, and I just
Send me some merch. I'll post it.
I know you will. I'll make sure that you get yours too. We're going to have to send you a size skinny.
He's always been
I'm
skinny.
little, I ain't skinny.
Oh, excuse me, size little.
I'm short, not skinny. But
Isn't that the same thing?
He's not
It's
hardly
not.
short. He's not hardly short. But no, I love my children. I love my children so much, and I hurt with them. I cry with them. I laugh with them. I act silly with them. I fuss at them. Can't they're all shaking their head?
a lot.
Yeah.
Yep. I think we all got that.
I let them know. I take their side when they're right, and I tell them when they're wrong. And that's something that is just a part of who I am. That's how I was raised. Phyllis raised me that way. If I was wrong, my mother wasn't going to agree with me. She was going to say, "Nah, baby, I'm sorry, but you're wrong." And I do the same thing with them. There are times that they get mad at me, but then they realize that everything that I say and do is out of love. Everything I say and do is out of love. And it's just who I am, I can't help but be the woman that I have been groomed into being, because my mother was very, very much so Lovelogical. She instilled this heart in me. Josh asked a question, and everything that from my birth forward came out into one word, and that's Lovelogical. And we celebrate non-biological relationships, and that's where the DNA not required comes from. So I know that this show has been a little different because it was just a free form conversation introducing you to some of the most important people in my life. And last week you've talked to met Delon over the last few weeks, and I don't know why I'm getting tongue tied tonight. I'm trying not to cry, but but you've had the line over
Wow.
the last few weeks, and then Janelle being here by my side tonight, and having Chris and Kayla here, having Dee and Tasha call in over the telephone, talk about the things that we've experienced, the love that we've shared. And one thing that I do know is I know that my children love me. I really do. And that's biological and love logical. I know they love me. I know there's been times when they wish that they never met me. But then once we got over the hump and they realized that everything that I've said and done is for their benefit, positive, toward their growth. So one thing that I want to ask of my Love Logical DNA Not Required audience is take the time to find time for not just your children, but for children who need to know that they have that extra love, you know. And even with mine, my daughter knows that she's got Jan, she's got Markeisha, she's got Marquita, she's got who else?
April.
April. So, you know,
There's so many.
yeah, but you know that you can pick up the phone at any point in time and call them, and that they're going to be there for you.
Tyrese.
Yeah. And he's like the main one that you call me right here. And then Chris and Kayla, you guys know they have a large family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a very large family, but I want to thank their family for allowing me to be a part of and allowing me to have the time and everything that I have with the two of them. And I know that they know that whenever something goes wrong, they pick up the phone and call me. And they know that no matter where I am, I'm going to find a way, somehow, some way to be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's really true.
Yeah. So thank you guys. And if just take the time to find someone and say, hey, this is my child, whether I've given birth or not, they're still my children. And just to end up tonight, I just want to say that there's a toy drive going on at Bee's Vanity Hair Salon in Oak Park, on Coolidge Road. That's Bee's Vanity Hair Salon, on Coolidge and Oak Park. Please take some toys over there. There's a box right there inside of the salon, because they're going to be giving out to homeless and foster children and children of low-income homes within the next few weeks. So I just want to end up with that. Thank you, Clausen Jewelers, for sponsoring me tonight. Thank you, everyone who listened. Make it a great evening, and happy holidays to you from mine and to yours. Want to say happy holidays, everybody?
Happy holidays.
Okay. See, I didn't make you sing
Peace.
Jingle Bells. All right, Dee, I'll give you a call later on. Thank you for calling in. Love you much.
All right. Thank you. Love y'all.
Okay, bye-bye.